Okay, and so now this is a remake of a video that I had made prior to this. Directly prior to this. It's the last video that I had made prior to this. I shouldn't say it 3 times, but I did. And anyways, well, I didn't the first time, but I'm doing it now. And anyways, it's a wider angle too, because I'm putting it over there. It's not in my hand anymore. And I'm also recording this on my phone and not on TikTok, which I would recommend to you if you have any interest in doing that. But anyways, damn, you know, I'm over it already, I guess, yeah. And I know this one's not gonna, the problem's gone now, so my mad is gone too, you know. Or my, this feeling, it's like this feeling. It's like, imagine these two things, like one's trying to go this way, one's trying to go that way, and like they're just gonna keep trying to go forever until something happens. And that's what it feels like in my head when I have one of these consistent reoccurring problems as I'm thinking about it. Something that I'm not quite sure how to get around. Or maybe it's not that well, whatever, I don't know, whatever. But anyways, the reason that I like doing the like record it just on TikTok. I have my phone right here. I recorded it on TikTok. I press the end record button. I press one more button, and then it's uploaded. If I wanted to say add a title to it, I press the button right there. I say the title, and then I press the button. That's all there is to it. So I went from I'm thinking I want to make a video to I've just pulled out my phone, swiped up, swiped down, clicked on TikTok, clicked on post video or make video, clicked on record, and that's it. Now I'm recording the video. That's it. Like Elon Musk says he wants to have like his little time in between when he decides to do a thing and when he actually does the thing. And so now I agree with that, and I like that too. And I like to do that. And so like that's why I do the TikToks like that. It really adds a lot of enjoyment to it. It removes any form of questioning in between when I am saying this right now to when I post it. Because the second I click that button, it's gonna post. You know what I'm saying? I click that button, then I click that button over there, it's posted. That's it. I add the title if I want to. That's it. That's all I do. If you sit there and you're like, I want to eat a steak, and it takes you 2 years to eat the steak, you're gonna be pissed. There's no way about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, like at the very least, you'll have wasted your time, and you could have eaten many steaks by then. I think that's realistic to say for most people. Maybe you're in some particularly fucked up situation where it's like, damn, I actually, this is one of those rare situations. I don't have any teeth. I'm actually I'm in a coma right now, and I've decided to eat the steak, but I'm like alive in the coma. I'm gonna wake up from the coma. It's gonna take me 2 years to wake up from the coma and eat the steak. And it's like, well, okay, maybe that was the fastest you could do the thing, and therefore you have put the least amount of time in between when you decided to do the thing and when you actually did the thing. Although it was still a large amount of time, it was the least amount of time that you could do. So you're still following the advice. But you see, that's where the 2 years thing doesn't line up with so my example doesn't line up with what I said. So I wanted to acknowledge that and, show you what I mean by this. And, so like for most people, waiting 2 years would be too long. But anyways, and so now that's all this out of the way. Okay, now I'm going to go back, and this is going to be me talking about things that were expressed in the video that no longer exist anymore, that I thought was pretty good, that I liked. And so now here's that. Here are the videos that I'd like to make or watch, or both. The disillusionment of law. That's what I'm going to call it. So it's just like this idea that like laws aren't real. You might think, if you do something illegal, 40 GTA style police officers are going to come out of nowhere, and you know what I'm saying? You might have this idea or this, whatever. Or you might even just think that littering is illegal, But it's like really, like laws are just power. Laws are just, I said it, I was in the moment, I was thinking of it as I'm saying it. And now I'm trying to think of what I had said before, which I can think of quite well. But then I'm also, I'm not like doing it in the moment, you know what I'm saying? Like, doing the math in the moment is more fun. Or more something, at least. It's more whatever feeling you get out of it, in comparison to stating the number. That's sort of the difference, I guess. But anyways, who cares? What are you gonna do with that information? Why did I give it to you? Why that was, maybe it was a waste of my time, maybe it wasn't. It's hard to tell. Nobody knows anything about anything. You ever think about that? No, I'm kidding. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's really not that deep, but it is. But anyways, disillusionment of law. Like, laws are made up by people with power. A law is just the civil enforcement of physical power, is the way that I'd put it in the original video that is gone. And you may think that it's illegal to dump trash on the side of the road, but it is illegal for somebody who has a cop who doesn't like them. That's really what it is. To some degree. There's more to it than that. Although that's like I said, that's the civil enforcement of physical power. Cop has physical power, he's got a gun, he's got this position. The position is the civil enforcement of, it's power, it rolls down, you know what I'm saying? Like, so there's somebody who's in a more powerful position somewhere who made that law, so you know what I'm saying? It's like, anyways, here's the example that I gave. You may think, whatever, I'm just gonna leave that in. Cool. So you may think that it's illegal to merge onto the highway without using a turn signal and let your negligence kill a family of 4. You may think that's illegal. But you see, it's only illegal to merge on the highway without using a turn signal in the way of, like, you have to pay a $300 fine, or it becomes a big problem for you and you go to jail, and then it's illegal like you think, illegal like most people think of the word, illegal. Oh, I do this and something bad happens to me. But really losing money isn't something that's bad that happens to people, for some people. But anyways, so here's the idea. If you can afford the $300 ticket, then it becomes an option for you to be negligent, not use your turn signal, merge onto the highway, and kill a family of 4.